Hi, I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig, and I'm staying warm out there on everything from ice climbing trips to backcountry skiing, thanks to the Helly Hansen Odin Lifaloft Hybrid Jacket. Now, this jacket incorporates a lot of technology, which we'll dive into here in a little bit. But first, let's talk about sizing. I'm 6 feet tall and about 190 pounds. This is a size large. If I stick my arms out and spin, you can see exactly how it fits. I have a nice amount of length from the hem around my waist. With my arms, they do tend to move up just a little bit. It's not honestly anything that I've noticed though. It doesn't drive me nuts. When I put my arms back down, these tend to work their way back down to my wrist as well. What I love about this jacket, besides the fact that it is very warm, is that it's not extremely bulky. So I would kind of compare this to jackets that I've worn in the past that are almost twice the size of this jacket. What that means is I can easily pair a shell over this jacket if I need to. Also, I will mention that I do like pairing a shell over this jacket if I'm going to be wearing it while, say, skiing or hiking. The reason being is if I brush up against a tree with this jacket, this outer material, even though it is a ripstop material, I noticed that it probably would rip fairly easily. So depending on what activity you want to wear this for, you may want to wear something over it to give it a little bit more protection. So how has Helly Hansen made this jacket so warm? Well, they're incorporating a couple different things. One, it's a mix of both down as well as Lifaloft. This is great because when down gets wet, it doesn't provide any insulation any longer and you're gonna get cold. However, Lifaloft isn't like that. If it gets wet, it still provides warmth. So if this jacket does get wet, you still will be provided with some warmth. Now, the exterior is coated with DWR. It's not gonna keep you dry though. If it's in some snow flurries or a light rain, it will shed that. But if you're out there for a long time and the entire exterior gets wet, it's going to work its way through this outer fabric and into the insulation. Besides the mix of insulation that they're incorporating, they're also using baffles for that insulation as well as body mapping. You can see on the front of the jacket here, I have different panels throughout my chest as well as in my arms here. If I lift my arm up though, I have very limited insulation going all the way down the side of the jacket. Also, you can see if I spin around on the back of the jacket, I also have an area going up the center as well as on my shoulders here that again has minimal insulation. This is gonna help the jacket breathe. Now, if I take it off, and I was talking about the baffles on the inside, you can clearly see these. Holding it in front of me, you can see all of these different baffles that are throughout the entire jacket. This is great for a couple different reasons. One, the insulation is not gonna move around and get bunched up in certain areas, creating cold spots throughout the jacket. The other thing that I've found is this jacket almost creates its own climate on the inside. In between these baffles, it seems to hold all of my warmth and I don't find that I'm getting cold at all. I was actually pretty surprised. I mean, at 40 degrees, if I'm going for a hike, this jacket is a little bit much. I have to fully unzip it to get airflow throughout the jacket. Now on the inside, I do have one large pocket. You could definitely throw a large water bottle in here, or if you're gonna be out skinning, you could fit your skins in this pocket. It's fairly big and fairly deep. It's pretty minimal on the outside. I have two lower hand pockets here as well as a zippered chest pocket. For the cuffs, they're just an elastic cuff. There's not any adjustability to them. With the hood, I have plenty of space if I'm not wearing anything. But if I have a ski or snowboard helmet on, it's a very tight fit. I don't have a lot of freedom of movement to actually move my head. Now, a climbing helmet is a little bit tighter and a little bit smaller. That I do find fits underneath the hood, and I have a little bit more range of movement. Also, the collar fully zipped up. It's a nice snug fit. I can just tuck my chin in there. With the hood on, I am protected from the elements. On the very bottom of the jacket at the hem, there is one drawstring that I can pull if I want to tighten up the hem of the jacket. Also, because the jacket is not very bulky to begin with, it easily stuffs down into the provided stuff sack. This is great to throw into a pack for anything from an emergency to when you get to the top of your skin track and you need to throw on an extra layer. Also, because of the minimal amount of bulk as well as this light material they're using, the overall jacket is very light. Again, this is made by Helly Hansen. It's the Odin Lifaloft Hybrid Jacket. If you're looking to stay warm, have minimal bulk, and keep the weight down, I would absolutely, hands down, recommend this jacket. Thanks again for watching. If you guys are wondering where we are or what we're up to, please check us out on Facebook as well as Instagram at Adventure Rig. Thanks again for watching. I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig.